Hello and welcome to yet another war recap from SkyFall Wars. I'm your host Verbalkind, and what do we have for you today? We have a war from Skyfall against KC Chiefs. KC, we thought, was it Kentucky Chicken Chiefs? No, it was Kansas City Chiefs. It was a very good war. We were a little bit afraid in the beginning because we've heard of the name KC Chiefs before, and they had a very big match against the Swarm, we heard, and one against One Hive, which are both excellent clans, and the KC Chiefs stood up very well against them. I tried to look up the scores on the internet. I couldn't find a lot, but what we knew was that they were good. What can I tell you breakdown wise? We went on with 3 Town Hall 11s, 3 good Town Hall 11s, as Jeff and YSN70. We have an engineered account with us, Verbalkind, because it was just a fun war for us. It was no match for anything else, and the rest were Town Hall 10s. So we had 3 Town Hall 11s, 1 10.5 and 6 Town Hall 10s, and the other 20 were Town Hall 9s, our Town Hall 9s. What did Kansas have? Kansas had 4 full Town Hall 11s, so we had a little disadvantage on that one. Our number 4 hasn't got an eagle, their number 4 has. They had 7 Town Hall 10s and 19 Town Hall 9s, but they had a little engineered one as well. If I show you this scout here, I'm not going to show this one in replay. This is a Town Hall 11 with maxed heroes, I guess. 42 Queen, 20 Warden, and a 40 King with almost maxed troops. Yes, almost. Oh, there you go. The troops you need are maxed. So, it was not a disadvantage, it was an even match in my opinion. We had a little disadvantage on the 11s, but that should be okay. I'm gonna start with a little recap. The recap I'm gonna show you first is the one from a Town Hall 9, our Town Hall 9, and it was a fresh hit. The Town Hall 9s rocked. It was with Zuidwereld. I think Niek's on there now, or it is Piotr, one of two. I guess it was Niek. Niek had a lot of time this war, he's on vacation now, and, well, sometimes he just gets it on. It was a fresh hit, I told you. He puts in his king behind a golem for a king's kill squad, then he puts in the bowlers. The bowlers can't go anywhere, then in between of the town hall and the gold safe. Well, there's little chance they'll get around it. Puts in his jump spell. This is going to be a standard kill squad in Town Hall 9 for, well, I think the next month until the next buff or the next nerf. This is a very strong kill squad. Well, didn't have a lot of trouble with the clan castle from the enemy. Went into the core. King is just dead, but the queen's at full health and he can start his looning early now. Deploys his lava hound. Immediately a haste spell to get to the Wiz Towers. You should expect something like a Tesla farm maybe over there, or it's in the right side corner, but he's got a lot of loons to back it up. He's still got 1 hound, 4 loons and 2 haste spells left now. The skeletons are on air again. That's good. The freeze trap, well, I don't know why it's over there. That's not a good place in my opinion, but I think next war they will be gone, so that's not a problem. Deploys his loons very well. This was a fresh hit, but he really rocked that base. A very OP attack by Niek. I think he really had his day. I don't know how many hits he did, but he did a lot, and he's gonna do more this war again. He's got a lot of loons left, and the Lava Hound is protecting those loons from that archer tower, so that's gonna be no problem. He's got he's got a spell left, a haste spell left, 51 seconds left for this attack. That's gonna be no problem. Well done, well done. I'm gonna speed this up a little because watching the lost buildings go down. Tesla trap in the corner. We seem to forget that from time to time. Always tricky. Was a good corner because you want to start your attack or on the left side, or on the right side, or on the top side, not at the bottom side. There was nothing there to see. So you can forget about those traps in the bottom. Here we go to another attack from Mr. NT. Let's see what he does. Yes, I bet it's gonna be... Oh, he got 2 golems, the old-fashioned way. A very strong kill squad. He had 2 golems from himself, so he didn't deploy the clan castle yet, which I bet it'd be golems. Bowlers. He deployed a little wall breaker over there, another wall breaker, just to see if he will open that wall. Deploys the other wall breakers. Takes his time. Yes, and the 3rd wall breaker gets the wall. The bowler's got nowhere else to go but inside. Of course he deploys a jump spell. Very well spotted, very nicely thrown, because now the kill squad can go nowhere else but to kill the enemy queen. Get the clan castle, which comes out in goblins, and a dragon, Dragon's always a bit tricky because the poison spell won't kill it completely, so your queen has to kill it, or you have to send him some whizzies with him. And normally, sometimes you forget him in attacks like these. And if the queen goes around, or the queen is killed early, sometimes, then the dragon can be a problem, but it's not this time. A Loon attack as well. Loon is very OP at Town Hall 9 now. The bowler on the right side is very well protected by the golem, so he can do his damage over there. Puts his loons in. That freeze trap, well, not in this case, but it's placed better than the last, I think. He's not in trouble by the sweeper. The Lava Hound protects his troops very well. Yeah, I think he should throw a haste spell now. And the only things left now is that last air def, and he's got plenty of loons. He's got 4 loons left. He deploys his heal spell now. I told you in another episode, heal spells are, well, getting more into fashion with the looning. Not only in Town Hall 9, I've seen them on Town Hall 10s now, I've seen them on Town Hall 11s now. Put your loons under a heal spell in the end. And the enemy king is going down by a bowler and by the minions from the Lava Hound who pops. And the loons are cleaning up nicely. He's got 6 seconds left, 5 seconds left on this raid. Very well done by Mart. Let's see, this was a fresh hit as well. Fresh hit loons. Very nice. Then I'm going to take you to number 17, which took us 2 times to get down. The Town Hall 9s, I told you. This is by Darth Revan, I don't know how to pronounce that. Very elongated base. And he's going to do 37 hogs. Hog spam. Puts in his king. He knew what was in the clan castle because this base was attacked before. The queen is outside of this base, so the king should get to the queen. But he doesn't. The king is killed before he gets to the queen. That's a little bit unfortunate, but the queen, his own queen, stays alive long enough to take care of the job. He puts in some baby dragons, and here come all the hogs but 3. Very nice. A hog spam. You don't see him a lot anymore. But since the double giant bomb is not killing all the hogs under a heal spell, I have to say under a heal spell, they will kill all your hogs if you don't deploy a heal spell. Then I don't know why people don't hog anymore. It's fun. There's the double, yes, the double bomb, but it's under a heal spell, so it should be no problem. All the hogs stay in one piece. The Tesla trap in the middle, it was to expect over there. And the hogs run around that base like it's no trouble at all. I think he's got about 10, maybe more hogs left. That's gonna be a no-brainer this war. A very nice attack, very nice. A full hog by Darth Revan. A few baby dragons. Baby dragons are, well, I think a little underappreciated now. Baby dragons can do some damage and are really for funneling. He's got his queen ability still left. And time enough to spare. I'm gonna speed this up for you as well. There's no fun in just letting them clean up on YouTube. Whoa, that bomb could kill you in the end. A very nice attack. Full hog spam with 1 skeleton trap, 4 heal spells, and 37 hogs with 6 hogs in the clan castle. Good attack, number 17. And number 12, we also have a fresh hit from Ace. It is a fresh hit from Ace on this base. A hit from Ace on this base. It's an old-fashioned queen walk. I told you before the queen walks were a little bit of a problem because they always seem to get into time problem when it is followed by a loon attack. He deploys the poison on the clan castle, which is baby dragons and Valkyries. What did I see come out? And he deploys his rage on the queen. So the clan castle, except for when it's a P.E.K.K.A, it can never kill the queen. Queen clears up nicely. 2, a baby dragon on the side. He's got 7 wall breakers, so he's got a plan for breaking 2 walls, I guess. The queen is targeting the whiz and not the enemy queen. Whoa, that was a little bit tight. It was a heavy queen. And he doesn't want to get inside. I thought he wanted to get inside. I think he's going to use the ability now. No, he's going to deploy a rage because he wants his wall breakers rage to get into that compartment. 12, this was a fresh hit. Don't forget, this was a fresh hit. I think he's going to deploy the other wall breakers now to let the king in. Yes, the king will go in to kill the Tesla farm. So we got the Tesla farm, the enemy queen, the clan castle, and an air dev already. So that's going to be no problem. No problem in his looning, no problem in time. But he's at 153. I think when the clock hits 140, 130, he's going to deploy his loons. He has to deploy. What's he waiting for? No, I think he wants to take out that sweeper on the top side. But the queen goes the other way. So he has to make a new plan now. or will he deploy his loons from the top left side? I don't hope so. No, I think he's gonna wait. Yes, he's gonna wait for that sweeper to go down. Here his looning starts and the sweeper is gone. Oh, that wouldn't affect the hit much, I think. Skeleton traps are on air. Very nice loon deployment. Little haste spells to let the loons keep up with the lava hound. He's got a very strong whiz tower alignment over there. It was actually a good base in my opinion. There's no obvious place to put your jump spell in. The X-bow in that compartment, it kind of made me think like some of the old 9.5 when you only had one Inferno on the base. Then you put it in one of these compartments, and when you see this base when it's destroyed, you can really see the meta of it. You can see the two big areas with the X-bows in it. It kind of makes me, reminds me of a Town Hall 10. There's a forgotten Tesla in the corner, so when the loons got to that Archer tower, now they have to travel all the way to that Tesla. Sometimes that does fuck up your raid, but it's never a problem in a second hit. Actually, I don't know if it's wise. That's not a swag spell, because we don't do that. And he gets his base no problem. If you put a Tesla in the corner, it can be done, Tesla in the corner, but if you do it, the second hit will be no problem, because your core is not defended very well, so it's only good for a fresh hit fail. But when you get used to it, and we will get used to it, it's not going to be a problem anymore. Just a few barbs to scout. He's starting at the bottom end, and as I told you, a lot of baby dragons this war, and a lot of little old-fashioned style attacks. A golem with whizzies just for funneling. Yes, a wall breaker, of course, which is targeted by that cannon over there. Well, I thought that's a big range, but okay. Deploys his clown castle of bolos. I think a jump spell on the cannon and mortar over there. There it goes. And now they have nowhere else to go but to go to the core. And will they get those whiz towers over there? That should be interesting. The bonus go to the side. Will they target an outside elixir tank, or will they go in? They will go in. That's a nice. That's now they target the thing outside. That's a little unfortunate, because otherwise they could have gone all the whiz towers. The queen is obviously going to be killed by that lava pop, I think. Yeah, the lava pops are going to kill the queen. She's going to get a lot of them. If that happens, don't panic, because the lava pops will go on the lava hound you deploy, and the pops from the first lava hound, which will be killed, will kill all the remaining minions. There is a Tesla farm over there. It's not on the side he started to walk in, but it's no problem, because you put in the haste spell, and all the Teslas were targeting that hound when the loons came in, so the loons will stay alive. Now the Tesla doesn't target the lava hound, so he's a bit in trouble. But he's got a lot of backhand loons by the skeleton traps to go over there. But they are just in time. But another air def remains. How's he going to get that last air def? There's no lava hound in play anymore, so he really has to speed up the last part, but he hasn't got the spell anymore. Does he have enough loons? There's a red bomb. Yes, he has enough loons. Enough, but just enough, I think. Now there are 4 or 5 over there. Yeah, he's got 2 left. That's a little less than I thought. But very smart to keep those minions as a back end for the town hall, because otherwise he would have had a time trouble. He takes down the town hall, and all the deaths are gone. It's only a matter of time now. 10 seconds left. This was a very nice hit. Did we have some 10 versus 10 triples this war? Yes, of course we did. This one was a 10 versus 10 triple by Petu. This was one by Omniscient. This was one by Town 11, so it's not. It's only the second one. This is one from our 10.5, so officially this is a 10 versus 10 triple, and this is from a Town 11. So we had 3 Town Hall 10 versus 10 triples, but the thing I wanted to show you most is a Town Hall 11 triple by Ast, and we have another one from Jeff. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to explain something, because there was a little discussion about this hit, and I'm going to show you that the discussion was bullshit. He puts in his queen with a queen walk. He definitely wants something to be taken out. I think he's going to deploy a wizard on the bowler on the right side, just for funneling, and maybe a wizard on the dark elixir drill, because he don't want his queen to go outside. No, the queen will take it out. Yes, he puts his wall breakers in. And as you can see now, if you scouted this base well, and if you read the base correctly, you know the queen's got nowhere else to go but kill that air def, kill that inferno tower. That should cost you maybe your warden ability, maybe a well, yeah, maybe warden ability or queen ability, but that Inferno is going down. He deploys his poison a little bit too early, but there is an air CC, so that's not going to be a problem. Deploys his warden, and now his queen get healed on the warden, so his queen's at full health again. So he has queen ability left. I think he wants to keep it. Yes, he deploys a rage just to keep his queen ability, because he wants to use that queen ability, I guess, for the enemy queen. So time is not on his hands now. He has to wait. Wait for the queen to take out the enemy queen, and if possible, maybe the eagle death. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another rage spell now just to speed things up. 147 on the clock. You know, on a Town Hall 9 it's 130 that you really have to deploy your loons. But when you have a stronger queen and you have a stronger warden with him, yes, there's the rage spell just to kill the king. Queen went the wrong way, killed the king. Maybe still a little bit under influence from the poison spell, the king. He was very slow. Deploys his own king just for cleanup. Takes out that last air def. No, not last, but he takes out an air def on that side, and now he starts his loons from the sides. And if you can see the base at this moment, I'm gonna pause it for you. The queen made a very large dent in this base. This is just the way it's set up. It's set up in a compartment at the north side, which is a rectangular compartment with not a lot of depths on the outside, so you know where your queen is gonna go. If you deploy your loons now, there's a little bit of a problem from the sweeper on the right side, but you know where your loons are going from here. You can really plan it where they're going, and they still go a little bit wrong, because they're gonna mess up a thing somewhere about where the king tile is now. That's not plannable. He puts in his haste spell. All the loons are protected by the lava hounds right now, and lava hounds level 4 are very strong. All haste spells from here. One free spell maybe now. Yes, now on. He tries to get the air def and the inferno and the x-bow, but that's not doable. There's a lot of minions in play now because he used a lava hound level 4. And here we go on the loons. The loons do reach that air def. Yes, the freeze trap doesn't do anything. It freezes the queen, but there's no def there to kill the queen, so it's not well placed. And here we go. This is a Town Hall 11 versus a Town Hall 11 triple. Very good attack. Very good attack from Ast. Ast normally attacks last, so I never call him Ast, I call him last. It was a 10 versus 10 triple, and some people debated it. Well, how can you do that? There's no way you can triple a Town Hall 11. There's no way you can do it fair play. Well, let me show you. I thought it was Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff did his first attack, and I'm going to show it to you because I just want you to know how we do that. He did a scout with 6 lava hounds, 8 balloons, a clown castle, a king 25, a queen 26, and nothing else. We want to know where the Teslas are. If we know where the Teslas are, your loons can't fuck up because you know where the loons are going. You can just draw a line on paper and say this loon's going there, this loon's going there. We scout with full lava. The clown castle is lured out, so we knew it was an all air CC. And then you can plan your hit. We know where the Teslas are. There's one Tesla on the right. We know that there are no Teslas with the Infernos. There's a Tesla on the north. All the Teslas are known now, and we know where the air traps are. We know that there are skeletons over there, so we know when to deploy a lava hound. We know where to deploy a loon, and you can just draw it out now. I wanted to show it to you. This is the way we scout, but we did an attack before because I have to say, it looks very planned, but I think it was Omniscient. Yes, Omniscient, at Town Hall 10, we had a lot of attacks to spare. Did the walk before. We tried it, we saw this base. When you go in from the south end, if you see this base, it's really an anti-2. It's not an anti-3. It's an anti-2. There are anti-2s, anti-3s, and I think there are hybrids as well. There are anti-2.5s, which are very difficult to put on 3-star, but still have the Town Hall in the middle. This was a full anti-2. This has got nothing to do with anti-3. Anti-2s can be 3-starred if you have the correct plan. He hasn't got the Warden right now, so he puts in only the Queen, just to see if he could reach that Inferno Tower. And we had a lot of Town Hall 10s to spare. We had a lot of Town Hall 9s to spare. Last war, or there was the war before, our Town Hall 9s were really struggling. I don't know why, but they couldn't get a nice hit rate. This war we went all in, and the Town Hall 9s had a killing spree, a real killing spree. I think we had about 12 Town Hall 9s, maybe more, left after all the Town Hall 9s were destroyed, and that was after 8 hours into war, so we had a lot of time to plan. We had a lot of time to sort out what to do. If you can see over here, we know when Inferno targets. He has to use his Queen ability now. I think he's going to deploy a Rage. No, but the Queen is going for that Inferno, and the Inferno is killed before the Clan Castle gets to the Queen. That baby dragon on the heels is unfortunate, but everything goes well. And here she goes, kills the tower. Yes, kills the Archer tower, and she's going to hit that wall. We knew that. We saw that in the Town Hall 11 attack. This hit was before that, so that's why we knew how the Queen would walk. We tried it before with a Town Hall 10, and we knew where all the traps were. We calculated how much we needed, and you see it's almost a similar army. We can do a pre-run if you have enough attacks left. That depends on how good your 9s are. And I've been in a lot of clans. Well, they really underappreciate the Town Hall 9s. They're really always shitting about the Town Hall 9s. Well, your hit rate's not good, and you have to do this, you have to do that. I think it's hard to be a Town Hall 9. You really have to do everything fresh. You don't know where everything is. You don't know what clan you're up against, so you don't know what the CC is. But they did very well this war. Here you can see that the Queen does lure the enemy Queen. Yes, she hasn't got ability left, but his rage spell was okay. He put in the jump spell on the side to get in the King. The Town Hall 11 did that with less troops, and he loons exactly the same. Because, as you can see now, the Queen's still alive. The Queen's gonna stay alive, so the 11 could certainly count on that. But I think here in the end we messed up a little bit, because all the loons didn't group together the way we wanted. We haven't got any spells left. We got 2 loons left. The freeze trap went off this time on the Queen, which killed the Queen. And the Queen 40 with a Warden is not going to be killed by that. And now, yes, now the loons take a bad turn. They go to the bottom side. When they would have gone to the north side, it would have been a 10 versus 11 triple. Mate, wow, no. Yeah, got enough loons. Now there's a West Tower over there. Maybe if planned better, this base could be taken. Well, let me tell it this way: this base can be taken down by a 10. If given enough time, it can be taken down by the Town Hall 10. But this was a very good attack, 73%, and not a lot of death left. A very good walk by Omniscient. The other one was done in the same way, and I'm still gonna show it to you. Some say he's called Jeff. Here it is, another Town Hall 11. This is more like an anti-3. A little bit more, not exactly anti-3. And he just did a loon spam. Loon spam is, in my opinion, on a Town Hall 11 a little bit too heavy. You can take down almost all Town Hall 10s with your eyes closed. I hope Supercell's going to do something about that. He takes out with his king an air def. He takes out with his queen an air def. So you've got 2 dents on this base on both sides. He puts in a loon. The loon he put in because the raid before somebody else put a loon in there as well to keep all the deaths on one side. And the first hit on this base, the first serious hit for a 3-star, was from a Town Hall 11, I think. And he got in trouble when everything went to the Wiz Towers. You need everything from the sides to group up in the middle about the Queen tile. You want to wrap everything up. He's still got 4 haste spells left at this time, and a heal spell and a freeze spell, so got a lot of things left. The Clan Castle comes out, which is a golem, which is completely useless in an air rage. So the Clan Castle was not good. That's probably the reason we tripled it so easy. Well, not easy, because we tripled it. If there's a golem in your Clan Castle, it won't do anything. And here was where the last hit came into trouble. There's a very powerful maxed West Tower over there, which really is killing that loons, but the Lava Hound was on it. I think if you did a re-hit on this base and with exactly the same troops, you would easily fail. You would easily fail with maybe a 1-star. Yeah, 1-star, like something like this. 1-star 70%, 1-star 75%. With the loon spam, it's always waiting what happens. You can deploy them, but you can never deploy them in the same way you deployed them the first time. But this, well, I'm gonna speed it up for you, is a nice Town Hall 11 triple. A little bit more lucky than the first one. I thought the hit on number 4 by us was better. Better was nicer to watch. But Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11 triples, it don't happen a lot, and we had 2 in this war against anti-2 bases. The next war will be against, I have to show you, PWC, which, well, we really hope to match later on, and later on this year, because our clan is new, is fresh, and this is going to be a very heavy enemy. So I hope you join us next time for the next recap. If you like this channel, please subscribe. See you again, and I'm out. Bye bye.